Hey Cryptoverse, welcome to this episode of Crypto Baptist. This show highlights everything about institutions getting into crypto. Today is April 27, 2021, and I'm your host, Dan. First off, we have JP Morgan in the news. This time, it's looking like they are going to be launching an actively managed Bitcoin fund. They are going to be working in conjunction with NYDIG, and we don't know what they're going to be investing in this fund. So these are just preliminary news at the moment. And I wouldn't be surprised that they are doing this following the footstep of Morgan Stanley. Now their Bitcoin fund has already garnered $29 million after 2 weeks from 322 investors. So on average, it's about $90,000 investments from each. So this looks like these are high net worth individuals or institutions. So there seems to be a lot of interest here. I mean, 322 high net worth individuals, that's a lot. So I'm not surprised that JP Morgan's getting into this, seeing that the demand is there. Tesla had their Q1 2020 earnings yesterday, and everybody was looking for their Bitcoin holdings. So if you go under the balance sheet, you're going to see that it's a brand new line item under digital assets net. For Q1 2021, you're going to see that they're currently sitting on $1.3 billion of digital assets. We're assuming that it's all in Bitcoin from what we know. Now, originally they said that they invested $1.5 billion, but now they're saying 1.3. So it does look like they did sell some. So when you go into the cash flow for investments, since Bitcoin is considered a long-term asset, you're going to see the purchase of digital assets is right there, negative 1.5 billion. That's the amount of money they spent to buy it. And then underneath that, you're going to see the proceeds from sales of digital assets. So right away, already in the same quarter, they already turned around and sold $272 million of Bitcoin, netting them a profit of around $100 million in Q1. Now, I hope they don't plan to do this every single quarter, selling it at the high. I would not appreciate that. On social media, Elon Musk said that they sold some just so that they can test the liquidity of Bitcoin as cash, to prove the point of it being as liquid as cash sitting on a balance sheet. Now that doesn't make sense, because we know Bitcoin is liquid. It trades in billions of dollars every single day. You don't need to sell it to test the liquidity of it. Seems like they just want to sell, make some profit so that they can boost their profit for the quarter. And I hope that trend does not continue in the future quarters, because they're going to be dumping it onto the market every time Bitcoin hits a high. At the end of the day, it's a car company, it's not a Bitcoin trading company, so they should not be doing this on a regular basis. Overstock is handing over their blockchain venture, MetaC Ventures, over to Pelion Venture Partners to continue to grow it. Of course, Overstock will still have equity interest and ownership of it, but now they're handing over the development of it to Pelion Venture Partners. Bitwise is filing to become a SEC filing company or a reporting company. One of the good things coming out of this is that for people who hold on to their private products like the Bitwise DeFi offering, you would have to hold it for 1 year before unleashing it onto the public market. But with this now becoming an SEC reporting company, they can sell it to the public market within 6 months. So that's probably why they're doing this, because they want to get their product on to the public market as soon as possible. The SEC has acknowledged cryptoing Bitcoin ETF. So they will review this in the near future. And I believe we should be hearing about the Van Eck Bitcoin ETF soon from the SEC. That should be coming on April 29th. On to the negative side, Mr. Black Swan Nassim Taleb is now bashing Bitcoin. He's made money from it and earlier in the bull run, but now he completely jumped to the other side and is just bashing it now. Bailey Gifford is backing blockchain.com with a $100 million investment. If you don't know them, they are a huge institutional company. They are a huge investor in Tesla. So, they like disruptive technology, especially solid companies. Blockchain is an online Bitcoin wallet. I use it and I like it. Blockchain is also backed by Google Ventures. We have PayPal CEO saying that they have a lot of demand for their cryptocurrency trading on their Venmo app, and they're going to continue to work and develop the platform. From the NFL, we have another player, Sean Koken, converting his salary over to Bitcoin. He's following the first guy to do it, Russell Ocken. And also we have NFL's number 1 draft pick, Trevor Lawrence, also receiving a bonus paid out in, I believe, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of this. These high net worth individuals demanding pay in Bitcoin. I think that's a trend that's just going to continue to grow and establish. This channel, I like to focus on institutions, but we can't ignore the high net worth individuals. These people definitely have the pocket to move this space, and we're going to see a lot more millionaires wanting to get into this space, probably especially in the sports league. For education piece, check out this report from JP Morgan. Not surprised that they're looking into this. On top of the Bitcoin fund that they're trying to launch, they also have other distributed ledger technology and blockchain projects like Link and Onyx. All right, that's all I have for you today. Take care.